Hello everyone and welcome back to the Lair of the Overmind. As you can see, this is not a Blizzard game. I have some good news. I am now partnered with a gaming network, which I am very, very excited about. I am now a proud partner with Curse, the Union for Gamers. So I'm looking very much forward to seeing how that turns out in the future. On the flip side, I've decided to start a indie game series for my channel because why not? Do something a little bit different, see how you guys react. We have FTL, one of my favorite games that I've had on Steam since I had a Steam account ever. I had very long and since searched for a good Star Trek-like game, and none of the Star Trek games actually held my interest too much. This game, however, does a very, very good job. The music, for one, is just incredibly awesome. It just draws you in. So anyway, this game, FTL, Faster Than Light, will be the start of my indie series. I'm going to go ahead and go to new game. You get to man your own ship, and you kind of just trek across the stars and go through, do events and whatnot. It's kind of like a glorified Oregon Trail, for anybody who's played that game, or Oregon Trail, just themed in space. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. We have our ship systems, weapons, engines, oxygen, shields, health, medbay, sensors, blast doors, and piloting. I went ahead and cleared all of my data for this series so I could start brand new, fresh, and try to get all the ships and all that good stuff and show you guys how to do it. I will be starting off on easy mode just to start the series, kind of get my toe in the water. I haven't played FTL in quite some time. Let's see here. We are going to start off getting a male here. We're going to name him Overmind. My N key is broken on my keyboard, so bear with me as far as that goes. Another guy, we'll call him, let's see here. We'll call him McCoy, because why not? He'll be our doctor. And, well, there is no doctor. You don't really get skills for being a doctor, so let's change that up. Who was a good pilot? Sulu, right? So Sulu will be the pilot of the ship. Accept, and weapons. Let's say Worf. Go ahead and go somewhat Star Trek themed for the start. He'll be weapons. And I, as Overmind, I guess I'll run the shields. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure you explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: boarding. If you're having trouble with boarders, fight within the med bay. If all else fails, vent the rest of the oxygen out of the ship. Continue. Alright, so right here we see we have all of our systems accounted for. We have our power grid. Going to go ahead and pump one energy into there. Take an energy out of our med bay. This might look a little confusing at first, but after a little bit of practice, it's very, very easy to get the hang of. So we're going to go ahead and jump. This is the star map, the beacon map. We have to get here before a giant red wave of rebels catches up to us. But of course, we would like to explore a little bit before we get to the end, so we can try to get resources, get upgrades, that kind of thing. Let's see what we got. There's a single ship at this beacon. They hail you. We could really use some help. Our FTL navigation system is shot. Can you help us get to a nearby station where they can patch us up? I suppose I can do that. Get a free fuel out of it. Great. Take this bit of fuel as a down payment. We'll be one step behind you following your jump signatures. Don't want to take any risks now, do we? I suppose we don't. Thanks for the fuel. Added a quest marker to our map. It's right up here. It's not too far away, so let's just go ahead in that direction. Your jump leads to a remarkable binary star system. The view is beautiful, but there is nothing else around. Dat music. Alright, well, we might want to disperse our crew into the facilities which they're supposed to be manning. That might be beneficial. Sulu at the helm. Of course, myself at the shields, and Worf back here in the weapons. Let's go ahead and jump. Straight to the quest marker, why not? Let's see what we got going. Shortly after you arrive, the ship you are escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for your help and offer you a reward. 2 more fuel, a missile, and 27 scrap. Scrap is the game's resource for money. It's what you use for repairing your ship, as well as buying upgrades, hiring crew members, that sort of thing. This is your fuel right here, of course your missiles, and drone parts, which I'm sure at some point I'll get drone pieces, maybe not in this ship, but in a subsequent playthrough, potentially. Of course we have our health right here, and our shield values right here. And our subset systems are over here. We got piloting, we got sensors, and we got blast doors. Blast doors are very nice. If you get fires, you can open blast doors and kind of deplete some of the oxygen out of your ship, put the fire out. It's also good if you have upgraded blast doors. We'll get into all of that later on. Let's go ahead and sink into the nebula. Going to the nebula does prolong enemies from getting toward you. Looks like we've run into an automated ship. It appears that an automated rebel scout was positioned within the nebula to warn of your passing. We're going to have to fight this ship. The ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Alright, gonna pause it. Gonna give power to both my missile and my burst lasers. Gonna try to missile their piloting system so they cannot get away, and then I'm gonna try to burst laser their shields to cut through. And pause it. Auto fire on. Well, actually, I need to get rid of their drone systems. That beam drone will tear my ship apart. Sweet, there we go. Success. Let's see here. Try to get their weapons. Sweet, got their weapons down. Shouldn't be long now. Sulu was hit. He took a little bit of damage. Their ship breaks apart, and you feel relief in the knowledge that you will hopefully still be one step ahead of the fleet. We have acquired 3 fuel, a drone part, and 11 scrap. More money. I'm going to go ahead and get the medbay powered back up. Get Sulu healed up before we advance further. And repairing a system is as easy as placing a guy in it. They will repair it automatically. Go ahead and send him back to the helm. And let's take a jump down this way. Let's see what's over here. Ooh, once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down our engines. Crap. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational, and you move in to attack. Alright, buddy. I don't know what you're trying to do here. Hacking my engines. But you're going down. Oh, Sulu taking another hit. Die, pirate scum! With the pirate ship destroyed, your engines come online again. You salvage what you can from the debris. 3 fuel and 28 scrap. Awesome, getting rich. Sulu needs medical attention. I'm gonna say he can wait for now as we move into other spaces. Let's go ahead and go south here and explore this area. Ooh, I love that music. Your arrival is greeted by numerous computer alerts. The nearby automated rebel scout has deployed a virus and disrupted your shield system. Hopefully it won't cause further problems before you can destroy it. That's right. Gonna have to take out this scout so we can move on. My shields are down. Got no shield power. And now you can't dodge. I always go for their piloting system first so they cannot dodge anything. Taking some hits. Your weapons are down. And now you're dead. Alright. Check out the automated rebel ship. The ship explodes, leaving behind a collection of useful scrap material. 2 missiles, a drone part, and 20 scrap. And that music just reminds us what it's like to be out in the middle of space. Love that music, oh my gosh. Let's go to the, let's see here, let's go down here, why not? Further exploration. As you jump into the system, a pirate advances on your position. They are refusing all hails. Prepare for a fight. Alright, you want a piece of this? You don't know what you're getting yourself into. We do have a beam weapon, though. I need to be careful. Oh, there goes my oxygen. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. You're not getting away from me. I'm gonna go repair the oxygen, guys, so we don't choke to death. Gotcha. Overkill. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. A fuel missile and 23 scrap. Get that oxygen repaired. And get back to your station. Alright, we are now going to jump to the store. See if we can buy anything good. The space station here has a traveling merchant who shows you his wares. See, we can get an ion blast. Ion weapons disable systems without causing hull damage. Require 3 power, charge time 4 seconds. I'm going to go for that, because why not? I'm going to fix all of our hull down to 45 scrap. Let's see here. We're pretty good on gas and on missiles, so I'll go ahead and close that. Go ahead and go to ship. This is our upgrade screen. We can upgrade our systems individually, and we can also upgrade our subsystems as well as our reactor power. I'm going to start off by upgrading 2 into our reactor power so we can have more of our systems activated at once. I'm going to go ahead and jump back here, because why not? Keep exploring stuff before we have to leave. A small rebel ship is docked at a small station. You try to lay low, but it spots you. Power up the weapons. Alrighty. Take out your piloting system so you can't dodge, and then take out your weapons. Alright, got your missiles down. Conserve missiles. Alright. Bam! Down go their shields. Take everything we have and let's both forget this happened. They want to offer me 2 missiles, a drone part, and 15 scrap. I suppose I'll be merciful. Why not? Try to get some good karma going. Alright, let's go to the exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. You quickly receive a transmission from the pirate. Stay out of this fight and we'll make it worth your while. Accept their bribe, a missile, a drone part, and 11 scrap, or try to be a hero and attack the pirate. I vote try to be a hero and attack the pirate. I don't know who that unidentified ship is, but if they're fleeing from a pirate, they can't be that bad of guys, right? So let's try to save them. Yeah, lock your weapons onto my ship. See if I care. You're going down. And take out your weapons. Alright. That didn't take much. Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it. Accept the more generous bribe. 6 missiles, a drone part, and 11 scrap. That is a lot of missiles. Nope. Try to save those people. Very tempting, but I'm gonna try to be virtuous. Take him down. The pirate explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. You go to examine the ship you just saved. 24 scrap. Upon closer inspection, you realize the ship under attack was a rebel scout. It's too damaged to put up much of a fight. Destroy the ship and salvage it. Salvage it. Use the leverage you gained by saving their lives to convince them to delay the pursuing rebel fleet. Let's do that. Hopefully that will buy you some time to get to the next sector. So I could probably check this out now and be fine. Sweet. Bought some time by letting them go. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it is a storage vessel for military goods. Attack the automated ship to get to the storage cache. Do it. No need for missiles on this one. Ship doesn't have any shields to get through. We'll just take out their weapons and then take out their engine, their piloting system. Claim victory and hopefully get some new weaponry. You salvage what you can from the broken ship. 16 scrap. The station is a storage site for military-grade weapons. You find one that can be easily attached to the ship. Sweet, we got a beam weapon! Pike beam. 14 scrap. Alright. Let's look at that. Pike beam can cut across entire ships, assuming there's no shield to stop it. Beam damage is reduced by 1 for every shield it passes through, which allows for partial shield piercing. So let's go ahead and upgrade our weapons. That'll make it to where we can use a missile and an ion blast, or even a pike beam and a burst laser, which is probably what we're going to be sitting with for a while. Let's go ahead and jump back to the exit and get out of here. Jump! Next sector. Alright, now this is the sector map. Your end goal is right here, which is the Federation base, homeworlds, I believe. There's different homeworlds along the way. There's also many other ships we can unlock, many of which I'm sure we'll figure out at some point or another. Since there's a pretty good split between all of the worlds, I'm going to go to the nebula to the south, try and catch more nebulas and more hostile sectors. We have a whole bunch of weaponry from the first sector, so we should be pretty good on that front. You've entered a nebula-rich sector. You may put a few light years on the fleet, but that's only useful if you make it out the other side. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here, guys. Go ahead and give this video a like if you did indeed like it. Give me a comment if you have any suggestions for me or what I should be doing with some of these decisions I'm making in the game. Subscribe if you'd like to look forward to more videos in the future, and share this with your friends if you'd like them to see the cool indie game that I'm playing at the moment. Alright, I'll see you guys next time for part 2 when we will go through a nebula sector.